evening and welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call every Thursday at 8 p.m. on its frequency of 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Sean and my call sign is K0MAD. While it's not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic, please call now. All right, hearing none, we'll move on. Our goal at the Simplex net is to reach out as far in the Ozarks listening area as possible, testing the effectiveness of our stations and radio-to-radio contacts without the use of a repeater. I'll be using net logger for check-ins on this net. Anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the Oars Simplex net there. Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Lily's Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, and let's see, you do not have to be a ham to attend. I guess I changed something in that wording there and I messed it up, but that's all right. Everyone's welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Lily's will be this Saturday, the 9th. So I hope to see you there. This net is now being streamed live on my YouTube channel, Ham Radio, K0MAD, so just search my call sign if you missed part of the net or want to see how you sound. And the breakfast with the Oars for this month will be at the Ham Fest on March 23rd, so hope to see you there. All right, we'll begin tonight's net with short time and mobile stations, so if there's any short time mobile stations, please call now. All right, we'll give one more call for short time and mobile. So any short time mobile, please call now. All right, nothing heard. We'll move right up to the net logger list. KC0NSC, Tom up in Springfield. How you doing, Tom?
Hey, Sean. KE0MAD, this is KC0NSC over here in North Springfield. And had some particularly nasty weather last night I was telling you about earlier. And a wet, cool day today. So our false spring has proven to be false. Guess it will warm up gradually as we go on. Got to probably buy another 10-foot section of mast to put in place of the one that got bent on my penetrator antenna. But hey, at least the antenna didn't get damaged, so that's a good thing. Nice to be able to get on here and get counted and have a word or two. KE0MAD 73 from KC0NSC, and I'll be listening.
All right, Tom. Yeah, well, those super penetrators are pretty tough, so it doesn't surprise me the mast bent. You'd have to have a pretty stout mast to bend the antenna. All right, well, hopefully we can get that rectified pretty quick. And you're 5 and 6, by the way. Good signal. All right, we'll move down to KE6GAE, Dave in Rogersville. Good evening, Dave.
KE0MAD, less than that. This is KE6GAE. Oh, good evening, Sean. Yeah, I can see my signal's a little low looking on the radio, but that's because my antenna's lowered because of all the wind. Other than that, don't have a whole lot. Working on trying to get everything set up so we can get all the new equipment in. That's about all I got tonight. So, Sean, we'll pass it back to net control. KE6GAE, back to net control. Thanks for running that.
Yeah, that 5 and 3 was no problem hearing you. Just a little bit of static. The preamp took it out. Yeah, a little bit of static crashes in there from the lightning around the area. So, yeah, that's all right. All right, Dave, thanks for checking in, and we'll catch up with you another time. All right, we'll move down to K0SQS, Harold over in Monette. Good evening, Harold.
Hey, good evening, Sean. KE0MAD. This is K0SQS. Thanks for running the net. Just like to remind everybody, daylight savings time changes this Sunday. I always set my clocks, adjust my clocks on Saturday evening so I don't know whether I'll do that before the meeting or not. Anyway, don't get confused and hung up with what time it is. Anyway, back to you, Sean. Thanks again for running the net. K0SQS.
Yeah, that's right. This weekend is time change, so we get a little bit more hours, or a little bit more daylight in the afternoon, a little less in the morning, and we lose a little bit of sleep. All right, Harold, you're about a 20 over, maybe a little more than that, but great signal. Thanks for checking in tonight. All right, we'll move down to KA0SPM. Steve in Springfield. How you doing?
Good evening, Sean. Well, I am doing well. I spent the day doing IT stuff. I got WSJTX and FLT working with the locking program, so they'll all talk to each other. And I'm dealing with AT&T update on a router modem, which is a pain in the butt. So anyway, that's my day. Hope yours was better. Back to you, KA0SPM.
I won't talk about my day. Things are kind of rough at work, but that's all right. It's the way things go sometimes. All right, Steve, thanks for checking in. Got a great signal tonight. And we'll catch up with you again. KEB0RHA, Rich in Mount Vernon. How you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good, Sean. Hello, everybody. Thanks for doing the net. Not too much going on here. Just trying to stay out of the wet weather, anyway. And here playing radio. Not much going on here. Can't wait to get my tower put up this spring. Having problems here in Springfield tonight. Of course, there's a lot of noise out. Even on HF, there's a lot of noise here. Anyway, nothing much else. Back to net control, KB0RHA 73.
Yeah, I'm getting static crashes every once in a while. That spike up there to about an S9. I can only imagine what HF is sounding like right now.
Yeah, I've got about, an S7, S8 on noise on HF right now.
Yep, and that'll be real noisy on 80 and 160. All right, Rich. Hey, thanks for checking in 5-9 as usual. And we'll move down to Bob, KA0RM, right here in Aurora. Good evening, Bob.
KA0RM, KA0RM. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We got a quarter-inch of rain. That's all we got. Talk about Springfield having a lot of rain, but I dumped a quarter-inch. I don't know what you got. You might got a lot more than we did, but that's all we got over here. Yeah, looks like it's going to be kind of a rainy evening, maybe cool. But yeah, we got the club meeting coming up Saturday night, and got a lot of positions for the Hamfest need to be having filled. So I'll be trying to get people to take that, so we can have a nice, smooth Hamfest coming up here in a couple of weeks. Catch you later, Sean. KA0RM.
All right, Bob. Yep, Hamfest is coming up. Look forward to seeing everybody there and the goodbyes that come along with it. All right, Bob, about a 2x2 signal, barely making it in. All right, next on our list is KF6OZ, Mel up there in Mount Vernon. Good evening, Mel.
Good evening, KE0MAD. This is KF6OZ. Everything's going along pretty good here. Sure been staying busy going to and from the doctors for Ona and I. And everything is going through a recovery from the surgery I had 2.5 weeks ago, going well. So I can keep hoping that's working. We only got a half-inch of rain here. I kind of expected we'd get more than that, but we needed what we got, so we'll just have to be pleased with that. Back to you there, and thanks for running the net, KF6OZ.
Yeah, I think we got just 2/10 here, which makes sense. It seems like the further you went north or way further south, you got a little more rain, so we only got 2/10 here at the house. All right, Mel. Well, you're making it in good, about a 5 and 6 signal there. And thanks for checking in. This is K0MAD, Sean with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net. We're going to move down to KE0NHL, Heather and Clever. How you doing, Heather?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Good to hear you guys tonight, and good to see which stations I can hear and which ones I can't. Most of the stations out of Springfield I couldn't hear, and I can't hear Dave out of Rogersville either, but some of the Mount Vernon stations, Monette I was able to hear, Harold, was able to hear Bob, of course able to hear you fine and clear. So that's good to know. KE0NHL, back to net.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time you checked in there, Heather, so why don't I take a standby? We'll see who's hearing you, because you got a good signal over here, 59 plus 10. Great signal. So I'm going to take a standby. If you guys shoot Heather some signal reports so she can see who's hearing her. K0MAD.
Light but readable here in Miller.
We got a 5.8 here in Mount Vernon.
59 plus 20 in Republic.
5.5 in Monette.
All right, well, quite a few of them are hearing you there. All right, Heather, thanks for checking in. Maybe we can hear you next week on the Simplex net here. I'll say 7-3, and I'll take any more over-the-air check-ins while I'm still in the omnidirectional. Please call now.
KC0 UKA.
KE0LTG Aurora.
Got KC0UK, K0LTG. Did I hear someone double with Lawrence there?
K0LAF.
I thought I heard you in there, Charlie. All right, so we got three of you in there. We'll move up to the top. KC0UK, Mike over in Billings. How you doing, Mike?
Fine, thanks. How about you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Been doing a lot of HF lately, but that's about it. Haven't been on much on 2 meters for quite a while. But anyway, it's up and running. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my old antenna if I can get one to hand fast. I'm going to go with one of those 96-inch 2 meters, 20 centimeters antennas. I had one once before, and I'll talk about getting out. It'll get out.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I got all the HF stuff disconnected right now, so we'll give it a little bit, let these storms pass through, and then, then give it a try after that.
No, I guess I'm a very lucky person because in that camper I don't have nothing grounded at all. And even the camper is not really grounded. I've got a couple of circuit breakers in there. And back, I guess it was back in the spring or last fall, we had some lightning come through and a scud storm about 11 o'clock one night. Took out everything except the camper. And needless to say, the only thing it burnt was where the cable goes into the camper right there. Had to replace that stuff. And once I replaced it, everything works fine. But I did ground that camper. And everything still works just fine. I'm probably very fortunate.
Yeah, well, I understand how that goes there. But anyway, hey, I've got a good signal on you, 5 and 7. Your audio's a little light, but other than the audio, you got a good signal. And you don't really check in. I don't know that you ever checked in on the Simplex net. So I'm going to do the same thing for Heather. Usually when we get someone new or we haven't heard them in a while, we open the floor up and let you get some signal reports just to see how you're getting out. So go ahead and give anybody can hear Mike, KC0UK, go ahead and give him a signal report. This is K0MAD.
5.9 in Republic.
2-2 in Monette.
5-9 in Clever.
All right. Well, there you go, Mike. Hey, thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Don't be a stranger. Check in anytime you want. I'll say 7-3 to you, and we'll move down to KE0LTG. Lawrence, right here in Aurora. Go ahead, Lawrence.
Well, good evening. I turned on my power supply tonight, and the fan was making some funny moans for a while, so I watched it a little bit. Now it sounds pretty well normal, so I was wondering what's going to go on with my power supply for a little bit here, but seems to be going now.
Had a pretty good week. I guess just say 73 and check in, say hi. This is KE0LTG, Claire.
All right, Lawrence, hey, thanks for checking in. And yeah, sometimes those fans, if you run them for a long time, then you don't run them. Sometimes they'll get kind of noisy. But anyway, 5-9 plus a bunch there, as usual. Thanks for checking in. And we'll move down to K0LAF. Charlie over there in Republic. How you doing, Charlie?
Yeah, well, good evening to everyone on the net. Guess we got a little bit of rain today. More than a quarter, but less than an inch and a half that they got in Springfield. And had a follow-up appointment today with the surgeon and got the all clear there, so that part's good to go. Got another issue I'm working on, but hopefully it'll get resolved soon. Brenda's doing okay. No problems there. Looking forward to the Hamfest later on this week, or this month. And other than that, back to you, Sean, KE0MAD, K0LF.
All right, well, I definitely wish the best to you. Hopefully nothing serious, and it gets resolved swiftly there for you. Have you done any POTA here lately? Any of the new ones that have gone in around the area?
No, I haven't been out. Haven't really felt like it with this medical issue I've been having.
All right, well, hopefully you feel better, and you can get, man, I think just around the area they added at least 15, it seems like, within a 50-mile radius. So I'm going to try on this next week. I got off, try and get at least a couple of them. All right, Charlie, thanks for checking in. And 7-3, let's see, I'll try AA0JB, but we may have to get him on the beam. AA0JB up there in Stockton. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I'll have to catch you on the go-around there, Jimmy, on the beam. Not hearing you very good at all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the beam, and I'm going to start from the southeast and work my way around. All right, this is K0MAD, and I'm with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net, and I'm pointed to the southeast looking for further check-ins. Please call now.
Paul, KD0, EOA, and Cape Fair.
All right, we got Paul, KD0, EOA, and Cape Fair. I'm going to switch over to the horizontal and see if it picks up.
Well, I've been working on a radio here and deciding whether or not I want to just put it away and wait or what. Otherwise, doing pretty good.
It's amazing how much you come up when I switch over to horizontal. That is absolutely mind-blowing.
Well, it could be terrain and other stuff just making the waves bounce around or doing weird stuff.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, it definitely works. You're 5'7", clear as a bell, full quieting.
Yeah, you seem to be a little bit quieter to me, too. I mean, less noise and static, but you're clear all the time, usually.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's good to remember the horizontal there works between us real well. All right, Paul, thanks for checking in. I appreciate you taking the time out to... Yeah, it looks like we dropped out there for a second. That was weird. All right, we're going to rotate up towards Springfield. All right, this is K0MAD, pointed to the east and north a little bit towards Springfield up into, just anywhere that direction that can hear me. Looking for anybody, anywhere. This is K0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net. Please call now.
K0 HFS, Billings.
All right, I got K0HFS, and you doubled with someone. Who'd you double with?
November Mike, 0 Whiskey Mobile.
Well, there's a call sign I haven't heard in a while. All right, we got K0HFS and NM0W. We'll pick up the Mobile first there. NM0W, Steve, up in Springfield, Mobile. Go right ahead.
Yep, it's been a while since I've been able to check into this net. This is NM0W, Steven, in Springfield right now. Getting close to home, but being that it's spring break for the schools here, my daughter spends time with her mom who lives out of state and that, so have to go and do that drop-off. Was waiting for you to turn the beam this way because the DP9 wasn't making it to my little mobile antenna as far out as I was, in that. So I was able to hear, some people check in, but then it would go. Simplex is not kind, it's not as kind, to mobiles as repeaters are. So yeah, just wanted to get checked in and say hello and all that good stuff. And actually, one question I did have, Sean, was were there any tables still available at your guys' Hamfest?
Well, we'll let Bob answer that because he's the master of the tables. Bob, is there any tables available still? I'm sure there is. Wake up, Bob. Yep, he's already sucking the drapes off the walls. I'm almost certain there's still tables left because I've got a QRZ ad going. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go on a limb and say that. I'm sure there's a few left.
All right. If you can go ahead and put my name down for one, I'll bring some stuff to the Hamfest and get you guys all paid up in that, and see if I can get rid of some stuff in that. So if that works out, let me know, and I will get there all bright and early to get set up. If there aren't any available, maybe I'll be able to mooch off someone else like I've done in the past. I just wanted to get one myself this time, since I don't need to be a freeloader, in that I can afford my own table and that. So if it doesn't work out, just let me know. Of course, if Bob needs to reach out to me or anything, my QRZ page has email or whatnot. Otherwise, some others know how to get a hold of me through other methods and that. So I guess that'll be it for me. I will send it back on over to you, Sean. This is NM0W, back to net control.
All right, Steve, yeah. Jimmy just commented here on the live stream, said there was quite a few left a few days ago, so I'm certain there's some left. All right, I'll tell Bob to definitely mark you down for just one table, right? You just need one?
Yeah, just one table for me.
All right, one table for NM0W out of Springfield. All right. Thank you, Steve. Hey, you're 5.9 on the preamp and about a 5.5 to 5.6 at times. No preamp at all, so great signal in the Mobile there.
Yeah, roger that. I have you...
Well, just like that, you disappeared. Well, hopefully nothing bad happened to Steve there. That is interesting. Okay, well, we'll move on to K0HFS. Joe in Billings. How you doing, Joe?
Oh, doing pretty good. Just trying to stay dry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It didn't rain too awfully much here. I'm sure you got just a little bit more than we did.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad staying in the shop. felt pretty nice.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for checking in tonight. Got a great signal. It looked like it was about a 5.8, almost 5.9. That antenna's doing a good job for you.
Yeah, I lowered it down some because of the wind.
Yeah, you got to do that sometimes. I don't have that option. It'd take a gigantic truck to lower my down. Anyway, thanks for checking in, Joe. Appreciate it. And let's see, do we have any more check-ins while I'm pointed to the northeast? Please call now.
K0FXV.
All right, KE0FXV. Robert up there in Stratford, how you doing this evening?
Oh, doing all right. Been kind of a quiet net tonight. All I'm hearing is Charlie there, K0LAF in Republic, and Tom there in Springfield. But yeah, and not hearing you at all on the LB direction tonight. Anyway, glad you spun around this way. Just thought I'd say howdy. We got 1.5 inches of rain here. I guess there's more on the way, so creeks, rivers needed. So I appreciate you doing that, and thank goodness for that feed. K0MAD, K0FXV, 73, Sean.
All right, Robert, yeah, thanks for checking in. You guys definitely got more rain than we did. Hopefully this summer, I'm hoping to put up another 13B2. I'm thinking about stacking the verticals just to pick up another couple dB again. And I bet that'll help out quite a bit. It'll tighten them up a little bit too, which I don't know that I really care for tightening them up, but a little bit more gain, a little bit more rejection ought to help out quite a bit. Anyway, thanks for checking in. Do appreciate it. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and rotate to the north unless there's anybody else to the east that wants to check in. All right, let's see if we can catch Jimmy up there or Marvin. A0JB, you got a copy on me now? Well, I got a rough copy on you there, Jimmy. Bob was here. He'd definitely be able to hear you. For some reason, you guys got a good connection. But I do hear you in there, and I'm going to give you the old 2222 like they give on the one of those specific nets. You know what I'm talking about. And thanks for checking in tonight, Jimmy. And sorry I don't have a better copy on you. Maybe when I get my stacked verticals up later this summer, we'll be able to make that a little less of a problem. All right, Jimmy. Yep. Yeah, I forget you say you're going to put one up too. That'll definitely help. All right, we'll say 7-3 to you. Do we have anybody else up to the north that'd like to check in? Please call now.
A0OC, Weston Miller.
Whiskey recheck.
All right, I think I heard Wes, and then I heard maybe NM0W again. Is that right?
You are correct. NM0W.
Holy moly, you're coming in good for the beam pointing north.
Back at the home, I committed one of my faux pas mobile. You can't transmit on both radios at the same time, or it trips the breaker on the outlet. So I'll have to wait for that to reset. I was tuning the ATOS antenna on the HF side and talking high power on the mobile, so it cut out in the middle of what I was saying. But what I was saying is I was getting you about a 5.7, 5.8 on the mobile before everything just died. So I just wanted to let you know that I didn't end up in an accident or something. I was still out there. I will go ahead and turn it back over to you, NM0W, back to net.
All right, well, I get kind of worried because the last, who was it, James there, James got in an accident right after talking to me, so I have a bad effect on people, I think.
Yeah, nothing like that. Yeah, I just didn't want anyone to get worried. It's just me tripping the breaker, that is all. Second time I've done it, but I didn't learn the first time, so that's a shame on me then. Right back to you, NM0W.
All right, Steve, yeah, I'll definitely let Bob know. Like I said, he must have fell asleep or on the phone or something. All right, 73AE0C West up in Miller, go right ahead.
Well, hey, Sean, thanks for running the net tonight. Yeah, I got sidetracked just about the time you were calling for check-ins on the Omni, so I figured I'd catch you on the beam. But nothing really going on, just wanted to say hi, and I will turn it back over to you, AE0C, back to net control.
Yeah, it's kind of my fault, West. I thought I heard you earlier, and it just blew right over my head. I forgot to put your name down. But anyway, hey, thanks for the patience and checking in. 5 and let's see, we will be at the bottom of the list one more time. Looking for further check-ins, please call now. All right, nothing heard, so moved on over towards Carthage, Joplin area. This is K0MAD. My name is Sean, and I'm with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net. We are looking for further check-ins. Please call now. All right, one more call pointed to the northwest. This is K0MAD. Looking for further check-ins. Please call now. All right, we're pointed to the southwest. We'll give one more call that direction. Don't usually get anybody, but we'll try it anyway. Then we'll move to the omnidirectional. This is K0MAD. Looking for any last-minute check-ins on the beam. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Back on the omnidirectional, looking for any last-minute check-ins or any final comments. For the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net, please call now. All right, nothing heard. We got 18 check-ins, including myself. Pretty good net for having a storm lurking about. And I appreciate everybody that left their antennas plugged in long enough to make the check-in tonight. And I'll say 7-3 and let the frequency go back to normal amateur use. This is K0MAD saying 7-3.